Walt Disney Educational Media Company presents Winnie the Pooh Discovers the Seasons. And now, Pooh and Owl have a fall adventure. One day after summer had ended, Winnie the Pooh decided to go looking for an adventure, and he asked Owl to come along. As they strolled through the 100-acre wood, Pooh turned to his friend.
Owl, have you noticed that things have been, well, different lately? The sun has been going down earlier. The breezes are getting cold and blustery. And in the mornings, there's often frost on the ground.
Why, yes, of course. It's all part of the season called autumn, or fall. It comes every year after summer and before winter. Besides changes in the weather, fall brings changes in animals, too. As the days grow colder, many birds fly south to spend the fall and winter where it's warmer and food is easier to find.
When I get cold, I just put on my sweater.
Ah, yes, Pooh, but most animals don't have sweaters. Raccoons, for instance, protect themselves from the colder weather by growing a thicker coat of fur. Other animals, such as woodchucks, avoid the cold weather by sleeping right through it. This long winter nap is called hibernation.
That's a very long time to sleep. Don't they get hungry?
No, because they spend these fall months eating extra food to carry them through the coming winter.
Christopher Robin says there are other animals out looking for food, too. They're strange creatures called squirrels.
Squirrels? What do they look like?
I think he said they're large and ferocious with 6 legs and pointed teeth.
Good heavens! Well then, perhaps we should be careful and not wander too far from home.
As they walked through the wood, Owl told Pooh more about fall.
It's a time when plants spread their seeds through the wood. By springtime, these seeds will be small plants.
But, Owl, plants can't move. How do they spread their seeds?
Oh, there are many ways, Pooh. Seeds from tall trees such as elm, birch, and maple travel long distances in the wind. Deer and other animals eat fruits and berries, then run through the wood, taking the seeds with them.
There's a burr on the side of my leg.
Then you're helping to spread seeds too. Burrs are seeds that catch on to animals' fur and are carried to new places.
Suddenly, a strange noise rang out through the wood.
I'm sorry to have to say this, Owl, but I think that may be a squirrel.
The sound came from behind that bush. Perhaps I should go look. Then again, perhaps I shouldn't.
Finally, Owl got up his courage. He tiptoed over to the bush and peered behind it. There he found a large, rounded, lumpish sort of thing half buried in the leaves. He motioned for Pooh to join him.
Oh, dear, it's a squirrel, a ferocious squirrel.
Odd. Up close, it doesn't look ferocious at all. Maybe it just wanted to sleep in a nice pile of leaves. You see, Pooh, every fall, leaves on some trees lose their green color. The green is caused by something called chlorophyll. As the chlorophyll fades away, the leaves turn red and orange and drop to the ground. Then the wind blows them about, and they often form piles of leaves like this one.
Just then, the pile of leaves moved, and the creature raised its head. But Owl and Pooh were too busy talking to notice.
The longer the leaves stay on the ground, the drier and crunchier they get. Here, I'll show you.
When Owl turned to pick up a leaf, he and Pooh found the creature looking right at them.
Hello, Owl. Hello there, Pooh. I was just taking an afternoon nap.
If I didn't know this was a quarrel, I would say it's Eeyore. But of course, that couldn't possibly be.
But I am Eeyore.
My goodness, you are. Well, why didn't you say something?
I just did. But, oh well, what's the use? No one ever listens to me.
Eeyore, why were you taking a nap?
I was tired from helping my friends, the squirrels.
Quarrels? Where?
No, they're not called quarrels. They're squirrels.
Oh, squirrels. Pooh, I didn't know that's what you were talking about.
You mean they don't have 6 legs and pointed teeth?
Not that I noticed, but we can check to make sure. Here they come now.
But Christopher Robin told me that every fall they hunt for things.
That's right, they do. They hunt for acorns and other nuts to store for the winter. Fall is a time for gathering, because it's the season when many nuts, fruits, vegetables, and grains ripen and become ready to eat.
Squirrels aren't the only ones who gather. We do too. The food that we gather in the fall is called a harvest.
With that, Owl, Pooh, and Eeyore joined the squirrels in gathering. The 3 friends collected a harvest of wheat, corn, and fruit from all around the 100-acre wood, so they would have plenty to eat when winter came. And so, that day, Winnie the Pooh learned that fall brings changes in the weather, in plants, and in animals. He also learned that adventures don't have to be frightening, but can be very pleasant sorts of things.